It's a pleasure to speak in this debate on the gracious speech in the year of Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee. I welcome the focus on strengthening the economy and achieving economic growth that this Queen's speech provides after the huge impact of the COVID pandemic on all sectors of the economy. Levelling up local infrastructure is key to securing economic growth, and I welcome the steps that the government is taking to invest in our nation's infrastructure and transport links. Burton and Uttoxeter sit within the manufacturing heart of the country, and the A50-A500 corridor is home to both national and global brands, including JCB, Toyota, Nestlé, Rolls-Royce, and many more. And they rely on this vital link for connecting to international markets and trade around the globe. In order to support economic growth, new jobs and better connectivity for business and for my constituents, vital improvements are needed to this corridor. Recently, Midlands Connect published their report, The Road to Success, outlining suggested developments to the corridor which would see the creation of over 12,000 jobs and generate £12 billion for the economy. Further, these improvements will see commuters likely to get back 3.5 working days a year by 2050 when driving through the central section of this corridor, where the junction at Uttoxeter has been identified as a priority element of the strategy. As the project champion for the improvements to the A50-A500 North Midlands manufacturing corridor, I am looking forward to continuing to champion this and making the case for economic growth that these improvements will bring not only to my constituency, but the wider economy. As well as improving infrastructure, it's vital that we continue to level up our towns, and I welcome the government's continued commitment to this important strategy. I was delighted that Burton was awarded £23.8 million as part of the Town Deal Fund to deliver transformative regeneration for the town. This includes reconnecting the town centre to the River Trent, making it an attractive location to visit, live and do business. And I'm also pleased that we have the chance to submit a bid for the second round of the Levelling Up Fund, complementing this investment of the Town Deals Fund and completing the transformation of the High Street for generations to come. I look forward to following the outcome of the local consultation and discussions around how we can continue to level up Burton and Uttoxeter, and I hope that as a priority one area, the town's bid will be favourably received as it looks to deliver on that vision for levelling up. Of course, one of the key industries in Burton and Uttoxeter is the brewing sector, and I was pleased to welcome Staffordshire-based businesses to Parliament recently. This was ahead of Staffordshire Day, and it was to promote the fantastic local businesses and producers, including Molson Coors, who recently invested £25 million into their Burton site, a sign of their commitment to continued innovation in the great brewing town of Burton. Breweries and the wider hospitality sector have been hit very hard by the impact of the pandemic and the current rise in the cost of living. During the pandemic, the Chancellor reduced VAT on hospitality goods and services, which was a huge benefit to businesses in my constituency. However, disruption to these businesses is still being felt, and I take this opportunity to urge the government to reconsider the proposal of the Long Live the Local campaign for a permanent hospitality VAT rate of 12.5%. This would generate an additional turnover of £7.7 billion and an additional 286,850 jobs over 10 years. I welcome this Queen's speech and the government's ongoing commitment to levelling up and supporting economic growth, and I look forward to continuing to support opportunities for investment across Burton and Uttoxeter, such as the vital improvements to the A50-A500 corridor that my constituents elected me to deliver.